Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to another full day of eating carnivore. We're finishing up our carnivore challenge this week, and I thought, hey, let me do another full day of eating. So we are sitting down, we're having our cup of coffee. As you've seen, it's just heavy whipping cream and a little bit of liquid stevia, and that's it. All right, so since today, every Monday, usually, I'm not going to lie, every day I sit down, I have my coffee. So there's my coffee. There's also my coffee cup from yesterday, but we're not going to talk about that. And I go through everything. And this is my little notebook. My mom bought me this. And I just sit down and I write down a few things. Positive things, just what I'm grateful for, just little positive affirmations to begin my day. And then after I do my affirmations, which I think you guys should do, you would really just set your mindset for a really good day. Today's a good day to have a good day. Something wonderful is going to happen today. We're going to do something today that's going to make our tomorrow better. I haven't been sharing that little bit with you guys in the morning, and I don't want you guys to think I fell off from doing it. And I really encourage you guys to continue doing it for yourself. Change your mindset, change your life, honestly. And that's what I do. I just kind of go through and I write down all the little things I am grateful for. Just write down your positive affirmations. Write down what you're grateful for, big or little, what you're happy about, who you're grateful for, big or little. Remember, it's a good day to have a good day. Something wonderful is going to happen today, guys. Change your mindset, change your life. I promise it works. All right, my friends, I wanted to quickly let you know, because I just seen this email roll through, that if you guys wanted to get anything from Perfect Keto, they're having a huge Memorial Day sale. So basically, the more items you buy, the bigger percent off that you will get. So, some of my favorites are the Cinnamon Toast Keto Collagen. I also picked up, before I started carnivore, the strawberry collagen, which I'm going to start implementing as soon as carnivore is over, because I really want to try it with the yogurt mix because everybody raves about it. So I was like, that's kind of sounds good for the summer, like a nice treat. Also, this is the pre-workout that I love. This is the Perfect Keto Keto Perform Lemon. I love this. This does have branched chain amino acids in it. It has exogenous ketones in it. It's really good, and it gives you a nice lift off. I prefer this one over the Equip one. The Equip one I didn't really care for, but I love this one. I feel like either people love this one and they hate the Equip one, or they love the Equip one and they hate this one. To me, I like this one. Also, these are those Nola bars. I don't eat any of these frilly things, but Leo loves these. He already finished, they had a peanut butter one, and he said that one tastes like a Payday, and he says this one tastes like an Almond Joy. He loves them, absolutely loves them, and they're also on sale. They're, if you want to get it for, whoever in your life, if you're still doing these things, or maybe your kids or something like that, whatever. I give these to them sometimes, they like them. And the bars are pretty good. They're 140 calories, 12 fat, 14 total carbs, 6 fiber, 2 sugar alcohols, but there's actually 0 sugar. So just instead of a granola bar, I like to give these to them. But, to each its own. I just want to let you guys know this was a sale. So if you guys wanted to stock up and, get a bunch of things. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, they also have the powdered MCT oil. They have the Perfect Keto electrolyte tablets you can take, or if you want to use the mix. There's so much stuff, but now is the time, if you guys are running low, to probably stock up. So anyways, I want to share that with you, and we're going to get started for our first meal of the day. All right, so let me show you what we have here. Yesterday, we call them smash burgers. We used it on the flat top grill, and these are 6 ounces of sirloin ground. We just grounded them up, made the patties ourselves, seasoned with a little bit of the Redmond's real salt. I will say this is the one thing I really have been enjoying while trying carnivores. I never would have bought this real salt, and the stuff is legit pretty good. That's pretty much the only thing I really liked about this whole challenge. Anyways, these are 6 ounce patties. These are the Vienna kosher beef franks, and then we have some bacon. And I'm just going to probably mix and match up. You can see I'm not going to put any cheese or anything on mine. I am going to add some mustard and some salt. I don't know if mustard is really approved or not. I know you're not supposed to have ketchup because it's from tomatoes, but mustard is I think cool. I'm going to go with mustard. Honestly, I don't care. I'm having mustard. I really would love pickles with this. Too bad you can't have pickles on carnivore, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and just make myself a little plate before we get started. A couple pieces, probably a couple patties, a hot dog, and a couple pieces of bacon. I'm gonna throw those in the microwave really quick and heat them up, but real simple, and that's it. Simple is key. All right, I just wanted to jump on and say hi. I don't know why it's so bright, this thing here, but I guess maybe because the sun's out, but we are finishing up our last week of school, so it's so crazy. Sophia's promoting to a new school. She's going to junior high next year, so that's big time. She's here, she's hiding from the camera. Becky's going to 2nd grade, and Rhea's finishing up her sophomore year with honors, so she's about to do her junior, she's going into her junior year. Rhea's actually finishing up driver's ed right now. She's scheduled to get, I don't know if it's like this nationwide, but in the state of Illinois, you have to hold your permit for 9 months. So she'll end up getting her driver's license when we come back from Florida in July. We have a lot going on, and then we're finishing up our basement. So if you guys have been with me for a while, you know we've been under construction for about since August, so quite some time. And we're actually finishing up the living area, and Rhea's room should be done. My office is gonna be put on the back burner because I have to come upstairs and redo 2 of my daughter's rooms, and the bathroom isn't done yet, but we should have that done sometime in June, I hope. That's the hope for it. But we're just like finishing. It's all like the little things, you know, and like it's a lot, but we're getting it done. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to finish up. We're going to make something to eat. We're going to go downstairs. I'm going to give you guys a couple little sneak peeks of what everything's kind of looking like. And yeah, I did a carnivore update talking about like my thoughts and everything on it, and if I was going to continue. Absolutely not. I will not continue carnivore. I'm going to be completely honest with you, and this is my personal preference, and I know people go hard for carnivore, but the only benefit I have found from carnivore is the not tracking. The variety and variation of foods. I miss condiments, stuff like that. So I'm gonna finish out. I was planning on doing the full 2 weeks, but I think I'm gonna stop. Well, it will be. I started on a Saturday, so I'm only gonna finish until Saturday, and then I'm gonna be done, and we're gonna have a full solid 2 weeks. Honestly, as far as weight loss, it's been maybe like a pound. And I thought like it would have been a lot more, because I always hear these stories of people losing like 6 or 7 or 8, 10 pounds in a week, and that's definitely not been me. I will say, and I said this too, I've noticed that I have to be very careful with cheese, and I have to be very careful with eggs. I can't do too many of either. And other than that, I've been doing really well. I definitely have learned how to trigger, like if I'm hungry or if I'm just thinking about food and I can go for it. You know what I mean? How sometimes you're not even hungry, but you're like, damn. You see the commercial and you're like, yeah, that cheeseburger looks good. I can go for a cheeseburger. And then you make yourself hungry, or whether you're truly hungry and your stomach's empty and you need fuel, you know? So that's been definitely the perk. But yeah, I kind of miss it. I miss the real deal of like variation, cooking different foods and stuff like that. I definitely miss that, and I look forward to getting back to that. But we're gonna go ahead and have a big old plate of meat. I gotta stop challenging myself. I gotta stop being you know what it is? I have to stop being so petty and not knowing when to like say uncle and like give up. Where I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it because you guys said I can. But yeah, so we're gonna have some ground beef patties with some bacon and a hot dog. All right, my friends, here is, let me bring you out. Here is our little plate here. So that's 6 ounces each of those patties, 2 pieces of bacon, and one of those Vienna kosher franks. Also, I was dying for pop. I love pop, guys. It's such a hard thing for me. And people said I could have this Zevia, so I went and I spent my life savings on a 12-pack of Dr. Zevia, and it's not the best. It tastes kind of like a flat pop, right? It tastes like a flat pop. Because I even had the kids try it, and they're like, this tastes flat. So, whatever. It is what it is. It doesn't spike me though. Maybe if you guys have other flavors you like, let me know and I'll try them. Hopefully I can get like a coupon or something. But yeah, this is our meal. I'm gonna put a little bit of yellow mustard on there because I'm actually okay without having ketchup anymore. I did get the Primal Kitchen ketchup. That stuff is really tasty, guys. Highly recommend the Primal Kitchen one. I didn't try it like while I've been on carnivore, but before I tried it, and it was really, really good. I also bought their barbecue sauce because you guys recommended it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll let you guys know. I'm really trying to finish out these 2 weeks, guys. Really trying. If I don't, then just so you know, I tried. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this up. It's just so hot, you know, and you know when it's hot, you don't feel like eating like this. You feel like something real light. Like we have fresh strawberries in there, and I'm like, damn, I could have a couple strawberries and just really hit that spot, you know, but I say what I said and I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and dive on into this. And what does that girl call them? What's her name? Something Hogan. And she calls these meat cookies. That's what she calls them, meat cookies. I was like, yeah, meat cookies? She's crazy. These don't taste nothing like a damn cookie. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I am currently, it's 1 o'clock here. And you guys seen I didn't end up eating all that. I ate the burger meat, I didn't eat the hot dog, and I had the bacon, so. But I'm good. I ate until I was like comfortably full and just kind of walked away. I just had a video premiere. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. It was like the hard truth about carnivore. And it's, you know, it's so funny because I love seeing people who are like, Danielle, carnivore is the best. And some people were like, girl, you crazy. I told you shouldn't have done that. But either way, I'm so glad that I met all you guys, and you guys are so supportive on whatever I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm just going to try to finish out this week. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But it's like I miss the littlest things, like a strawberry, lettuce. You know, but in all seriousness, guys, I really enjoy, I think when I went to the no frills keto, it kind of just, I just learned to enjoy so many other things. Like I enjoy a good fresh veggie, a nice fresh salad, some berries. I enjoy greens. I enjoy the nutrients, you know, but I don't have to have them in an obscene amount anymore. And I kind of just miss that variation of flavor. And I miss cooking. Like I like cooking like sides and stuff like that. So, but you know what? I'm glad I did this because I'm glad. The main reason too was first off to see if I could do it. And the second reason was to see what was triggering me. And let me tell you this, and I'm wondering, and I was telling Leo too, I'm sorry, I probably have like paint and like caulk and wood filler all over my face because I'm currently filling in the holes where Leo like put the finishing nails on the trim with wood filler, and then I had to like touch up all the paint on the walls, and I had to like caulk. It's just been a thing. It's the little things. But nonetheless, Bob the Builder at your service. But my daughters, all three of them, had always had lactose issues. So even as babies, Rhea had to go on a soy-based formula. Becky and Sophie ended up having a protein allergy and had to be on a brand of formula called Alimentum. I didn't breastfeed with the first two. I breastfed with Becky, but she was a preemie, so I had to supplement with it was called NeoSure at the time for the calories. And then when she started having issues, we had to supplement with Alimentum. So yeah, so and I always thought like maybe they're like, it was just a random thing. But the fact now that I noticed that when I took out cheese, that had to be it. But I'm like, well, I still have heavy whipping cream. So I wonder if it's not like, I don't know, random. Would it be, I mean, what do you guys think? Is that, it has to be. It has to be because I'm telling you, like, I can eat a lot of cheese. Like, I love cheese. It's so good. But people said to try like goat cheeses, so I'm like, man, I think I could still have feta because I think that's still considered a goat cheese. I think. I don't know. I have to Google it. But yeah, so for dinner we're gonna do a baked chicken, and that's all we're gonna have is baked chicken. And then I think I have some shrimp left from the weekend that I want to finish up today before they get like weird. And I'm gonna make some broccoli for Leo and the kids because they like it. But I liked baked chicken because it's easy. I just throw it in the oven and bake it slow. And it's the best. It's going to be the best chicken you'll ever have. Also, we have to make some iced tea. I've been doing my own iced tea. And it's not like, you know, like I'm going to give you some like, oh, stay tuned for more. It's literally that just tea bags that I boil and bring to a boil. Then I toss the concentrate into a pitcher, and then I top it off with cold water and stick it in the fridge and just leave it at that. But it's been so refreshing to me. I do miss having like the fresh lemon slices in it because I like a lemon iced tea, but it's so good. I've been really loving it, but I've been mixing it with that electrolyte mix, and it's good. I'm able to keep it down. It does have like, I think all electrolyte mixes do it, but they have like that salt that like kind of sticks at the bottom because it doesn't break up. and that's kind of gross, but I just like kind of like add a little bit more towards the end and like swish it and then chug it and be done with it. But it works really well. I think that's the issue that I'm having with carnivore, is that I have to keep up with my electrolytes and stuff like that, and I'm not like a big supplement taker. Like I'll take what I have to and then be done with it. I don't like having to like keep up with it, and that I find to be a little stressful. But yeah, it's really pretty here today, but I have so much work to do in this basement that it's like never ending. And when Leo gets home today, he was on vacation all last week, and all we did was work on the basement. He had one day off. I feel really bad for him. But we're just trying to get this along here. I just like need my house back in order. You know what I mean? Like I need to get my house back. So we're working on it. But yeah, we're gonna make some iced tea real quick. I'll show you guys what the ones I'm making, and that's it. I'm also listening to Bailey's series. We have a TV now in the basement. We never had a TV in the basement before, and so we have like an additional family room. We basically added on an addition. We added 875 square feet to our house, so which is wild, like living space. So we added a bedroom and office, a living room, a bathroom, laundry room, and a storage room downstairs. It's crazy. So everybody's been down there because it's nice and cool. And we actually we ordered a couch and a love seat, but only the couch came. So I really hope you guys stay tuned, set your alarms, because it's gonna be out. Hopefully this Sunday will be the premiere of the living room, our basement living room update, because if you guys have been here from the beginning, it was literally a hoarder's like dream down there, because it was just nothing but crap. So much stuff. It was insane. But all right, I'm gonna make some iced tea real quick. I'll show you what we do and keep this day rolling. Just keep it rolling. Also, I have found, and this is with any way of eating, okay? I'm a bored eat. I'm like, if I have time, I can like just think of something and make myself starve. Like I could be like, if I think about it hard enough right now, like watermelon, a mango nada. You guys ever had one? They're so good. I could think about them right now and I'd be like, oh my God. And then I get like Homer and I start drooling and like mango nada. And I can get real hungry. But if I keep myself busy, that is the best thing for me. You know, whether if I feel like just a little hunger and I feel snacky, keep busy. I'll clean, I'll take a shower, I brush my teeth constantly throughout the day, so I don't like want to eat anything, because I hate like eating food when I have brushed teeth, like fresh brushed teeth. I mean, I just go outside, I water the plant, I get going, because like I feel like when my mind's not occupied, it wanders, and it always wanders to the fridge. Can I get an amen? All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I want to check my ketones and my glucose, because I'm sorry about all this stuff on my hands. I try to scrub it off, but it's not coming off. So I'll be wearing gloves while cooking. I gotta take these nails off too. So anyways, I always around like 2-3 o'clock, I feel like crap. I get a headache. I start to feel real sluggish. That 2 o'clock feeling, you know? So I'm like, you know what? I never thought to check like my numbers just to see how they are during this time. So let's see. I've just been having like the unsweetened iced tea right now, and I got caulk all underneath my nails. Unsweetened iced tea. This is ketones. Unsweetened iced tea, and that's it. And I had electrolytes, so look, a 0.3. So that's okay though. We're still reading. Let's see if our glucose is high or low. That's what I'm wondering, is if it's high, because some people are saying that they are reading high when they have a lot of meat. So maybe my sugar's real high. That's what's causing me the headache and to feel kind of sluggish. 81. No, it's actually okay. Maybe it was higher and it dropped. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out the correlation. So what I'm gonna do is, I had the mix in my drink, you know, the supplement, or this one. Out of all of them, this one does taste the best, guys, legit. If you guys are looking, definitely pick this one up. I'm gonna go ahead and have some of these Keto K-Caps. These are electrolyte tablets, and I'm gonna have a couple of these just to get a little extra electrolytes in, because that has to be the reason. Because I'm telling you, every day, and this is part of the reason why I generally just don't even like being on carnivore right now, is this run down feeling I get, and I don't like that feeling. So I'm gonna go ahead, 0.3 isn't that bad. Anyways, we're gonna start dinner. Preheat your oven at 425 degrees and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so this is gonna be what we're doing for dinner, all right? We have chicken thighs. As you can see, this one's full, and then this one has only 6 in there. 2 separate pans because one's gonna be seasoned for me and one's gonna be seasoned for Leo and the kids. The kids could eat like mine too, but I just wanna make sure I'm separated. So for Leo and the kids, I'm gonna use this. I make this like once a week, and it's just butter with fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, and garlic. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there with some salt. And then for mine, this is just the spreadable, Golden Irish spreadable butter I got from Costco. And I almost used that whole damn tub, so this probably, I could have probably used a little bit more, but it should be okay. So what I do is I rinse off the chicken and I dry it, and I'm just gonna apply it with my hands. You can see I have gloves on. And what I do to make my chicken like the most fire chicken you will have in your life is I cook it at 425 for about an hour. And I just let it get all bubbly and get it real crispy and delicious. And I promise the fam will go crazy for it. So let me show you. All right, so for the kids and Leo, I just go ahead and I take the butter and this is kind of like a butter compound. You can make baked chicken with this, and I stick it. So these are skinned thighs, and I pull the skin back a little, as you can see, and I put it underneath there. Put it underneath here, guys. Take this compound and put it underneath. And then I kind of just spread it. If you've ever made like a spatchcock chicken, same thing. Put that like compound underneath, and I kind of massage her. Like, this chicken is having the best time of her life right now, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and then I take the same thing. Again, these are the Costco chicken thighs, the best chicken thighs. So again, I pull up the skin, take my little compound, stick her underneath the skin, and then I massage her out. So if you are using this compound and using your hands like I am, this is the only way. Don't cross-contaminate, all right? Don't put this back in the fridge for another meal. This is I'm gonna use all of this compound to go for a meal. This isn't gonna go back in the fridge. I'm wearing gloves, again, pulling apart the skin, going back in. Our chicken as well, it's just the reason why I'm separating this is because this has all the herbs in there, and on carnivore you're not supposed to have any of the like herbs. So we got to keep our ingredients pretty clean. So that's the reason why I am making 2 separate pans, because of how I season them. All right, so there's that. So you can see the chicken has the nice coating underneath, the butter's all under there, and when it warms up, it's gonna spread and it's gonna melt underneath there. And then we're gonna put a nice lot of black pepper on the top as well, and that'll be the chicken for Leo and the kids. And then for us, we're gonna do the same thing. It's just we're gonna use the plain butter and put it underneath those ones. But real simple. And then salt, pepper for this one. And here is that chicken. Again, this is the one with the herbed butter. I'm really telling you guys, if you do like those herb butters, I definitely recommend doing it yourself. This year I'm growing some basil, and my mother-in-law actually has thyme and rosemary in her garden. So I told her, I'll give you some basil if you give me some thyme and rosemary, and just dry it out a little bit, or even if you want to use it fresh and just chop it up real nice and mix it with your butter. It's so good. I got that idea from like Mariano's or something, and they sell it like that. And it's super expensive, and you can do it yourself, and you know you'll use good butter. And if you have a fresh like herb garden, I think that would be so good. And it really just sets up the chicken or whatever meat you cook it with. If you're gonna do like a fathead dough and do a bread, I used to do like my own like keto bread for my family and use that. It's really so good. It's really, really delicious if you're doing any like steak or seafood, or just even to have with any meal. It's really delicious. I highly recommend. But again, I'm not using that right now because of carnivore. So we just did salt, pepper, and butter on ours, and then they did a little extra. So again, oven's at 425. We're gonna cook it for about 45 minutes to an hour. Make sure you temp it. I believe you want chicken about 180 degrees. And yeah, so gonna get nice and crispy and bubbly, and it's gonna be so good. And I use foil pans because I'm not about dishes right now, and I don't even wash them. I have kids for that now, but it's just easy cleanup as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys really quick, because I don't know why I'm gonna show you this, but whatever. This is the tea bags that we use. I don't know, Louisiana maybe, I don't know. They were on sale, so it's all zero. So basically what I do is I fill up like a little saucepan all the way to the top, and I put in 2 tea bags, like once it starts boiling, and then I have this big old jug here, and I just drop the like tea concentrate, whatever's in there, in here, and then I fill the rest up with water, and I just throw it in there. I don't sweeten it or anything like that, so if the kids want to have it sweetened, they could sweeten it themselves, or we could add the electrolyte mix or whatever. But it's been really good, and honestly, this whole thing cost me like $2. If I was to buy like what is it, the leaf tea or whatever, or any type of like tea from already made in the store, just one of those small little ones that will go through in like a day, cost $2. So I feel like this was like a better buy overall, and it sits out good. I'm sure you guys can do like a sun tea and all that stuff. So I know that there's like, especially if you're from the South, I know you guys are real particular about your teas, but this you know, this girl up here in Chicago, this is how we doing it. My grandma only did Lipton's teas. That's all she did, and she would drink tea all day long. She didn't even like coffee. She would just walk around with tea in like a big old like 7-Eleven cup, and that's how she did it. But nonetheless, I'm just gonna go ahead and make this and throw this in the fridge for us to keep this on hand. And if you got kids, I think it's like a nice little thing to have, and you could sweeten it yourself, so you don't have to give them all like that sugar too, you know, and it's keeps them hydrated. So anyways, that's just what I've been doing lately. All right, so quickly, the chicken is pretty much done. It's cooked for its 45 minutes. You can see it's nice. It has a nice little crisp to it, but I want it to be crispy, like hella crispy, like crunchy. So you know what you do? You twitch your stuff on broil, put it on high. Don't walk away. Don't walk away. Stay close. A few minutes, because it will get away from you and you will burn it. So it's going to be real good. And then you're going to take your leftover butter that's going to be in the pan, and we're going to baste. It's going to be so damn good. Be ready for it. All right, so I want to kind of show you guys how it looks while it's like in the broiler. It gets all bubbly and crispy, and it's going to give it a nice crisp top. You can kind of see it. Hopefully you guys can. It looks so good. The house smells so good. Perfect, perfect. I'm making broccoli for Leo and the kids, and we're just going to have some chicken, and I'm going to reheat some shrimp as well. I'll show you the shrimp real quick. Leo actually made them for me, and I want to finish them today because, like I said, I don't want them to get gross. And these are just the same shrimp you probably would have seen in the video. This is just the Argentinian shrimp, and it just has butter, the real salt, and black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and heat those up to go with my chicken, just because I don't want them to go to waste. And we can have those today too. And I know it's probably not, it's like the weirdest combo, chicken and shrimp, but it is what it is. All right, so here is that chicken, and then what I do is I take it and I flip it over so the skin is in the butter. All right, just flip it over, and while you're getting all your sides ready, this is going to be sitting in the butter, so it's nice and crispy still, but it's going to absorb some of that flavor from the butter. Same thing as if you would like baste it, not basket, baste it. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just give her a flip. This is a family favorite, so good. I've served this over like, what is that? Spaghetti squash, and did like a homemade Alfredo. Ooh, honey, that's what we're gonna do. The first meal when we're back onto regular keto, we're gonna make some healthy noodles with some chicken thighs and some homemade Alfredo sauce. Give this video a thumbs up if you're ready for that recipe, because ooh, that sounds so yummy. It's so good. It's one of my favorites, and it's such a good, that's usually like a Sunday meal for us, but I love those meals. So yeah, let that sit. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with the broccoli and everything for the family and get my shrimp ready, and I'll be back. All right, so here is my plate. I have like 2 pieces of like full chicken thigh and then this little scrawny one here, but look at how good the skin looks. So you guys can get a good glimpse. Look at that. You can see it's not dry at all, but it still has a nice crisp on the top. And then when we flip it and let it sit in that butter for a few seconds, it makes all the world a difference. And then when we hit the broiler with it and it gets that nice crisp on top, perfect. And then here is that shrimp of mine. I'm going to eat those. And then this is Leo's, and the girls are all having the broccoli with a little bit of our homemade seasoned salt. If you guys haven't checked out my my seasoning video, definitely check it out. I show you guys how to make a homemade seasoning salt so you don't have to worry about the sugar and the cornstarch. It's really good and it's a lot cleaner for you. And yeah, some chicken thighs and stuff like that. So this is what's for dinner. I only ever do about 2 meals a day, so this will probably be the last one I have, but really good and really easy cleanup. That's why you see the fine china here, the styrofoam plates. But, you know, I told you, I'm exhausted, guys. We ain't doing all them dishes. Right, Rhea? Rhea said, we're here for the styrofoam plates. So don't comment on it, right, Rhea?
Yes.
All right, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or 6 shrimp and then the chicken, and I am stuffed. Definitely, my eyes are bigger than my belly, but everybody will snack on these, so I'll just leave them out for a little bit and the kids will eat them. But yeah, so I definitely can tell, like today, I think today is day 7, 8, today's day 10, I think, and I definitely could tell that my appetite has really decreased, like by a lot. So that is going to be a wrap up of our second meal, so there you go. All right, my friends, we're gonna wrap up today's video because it's been a long day. We went to the Home Depot. I finished some staining and I don't even know what time it is now, like 6:30, and I'm done. I never ate any more. I'm drinking water and iced tea. And honestly, like, am I hungry? I think so, yeah. But I just don't want for anything. And I was talking about a Greek salad in my last video, and now all I want is a Greek salad. So I'm like, if I can have a Greek salad, I don't want nothing. Have you ever been like that? So I'm actually gonna take a shower right now. I'm gonna just do a little self-care and try to keep my mind off of feta cheese, pepperoncinis, Kalamata olives, and all the things. This is the worst part though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because before I went carnivore, I actually found a really great dressing, and I'm gonna show it to you guys so you guys can try it. It is the Primal Kitchen Greek vinaigrette marinade avocado. It has oil in it, but this is what it looks like, so you guys can see. It's so good, and the macros were on point. For 2 tablespoons is 140, 16 fat, less than 1 carb, 0 protein, but the ingredients are legit too. I'm gonna tell you what the ingredients are. Avocado oil, organic red wine vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar, sea salt, or organic black pepper, organic oregano, organic coriander, organic garlic, marjoram, lemon juice, adds a natural amount of sugar. What is that? What does that? There's some kind of ingredient in here that does that. But anyways, there's 0 sugar, and it's, like I said, you can also marinate. I might actually, when I get off of this, go back and marinate some chicken breast and grill it with this stuff, because I love it. So yeah, anyways, check this out if you guys are looking for, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna hold on for as long as I can. The next video you might see may not be that good. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go like do a little self-care. I'm gonna do a little facial waxing. I might put on my eyelashes today. I do the Lashify lashes if you guys haven't tried them. And like self-tan or something. Keep myself busy. And then like watch last week's episode of Cruel Summer, because what the hell is going on? Who's the bad guy? It's Mallory. Mallory's the bad guy. My sister read on a Reddit post. If you guys are not watching Cruel Summer, then you probably should just leave this video now. My sister read on a Reddit post that she thinks that that girl Mallory and that guy, like the one who kidnapped old girl, that they were siblings. Something to think about. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for sticking around, for watching this totally boring full day of eating, because who really cares? But that chicken is legit. Try the chicken. it's perfect. But I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.